Hello. It's been a hot minute. This is uh, I'm using again my external mic a while. Let me know if you're hearing. Let's see if I am live. Just so hello, tuning in from. Let me see here. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Awesome, awesome. It's been minutes. I missed you guys. And talk about on building unshakable belief, which is the most important one, belief in yourself. I just did a strategy call with incoming business partners from here in Toronto. Oh, the other one is from hello ladies. It's was lovely talking to both of. By the way, if this is the first time you're seeing me, hello, hello. Rena. I'm coming to you live from Toronto, Ontario. I do. I help immigrant career moms move beyond the five. Let me ask you what you want. Mailbox goodies opening open. So I just want to share some inspiration with all of you. Um, and on top of that, some tips and strategies on how you develop and how you can build that belief. Let me know also where you're tuning in from so we know global we are. And if you're seeing me for the first, I've been here on social media business for 6 years now, more than 6 years. Quite a journey. This is the longest career that I've in my entire adult working life, and I feel like I'm just starting in a good. Awesome. And I want to address this way. Um, in this Ask Me Anything, this is your opportunity to connect with me, ask me questions here in the business, motherhood, or everything, anything in between. I also address some of the frequently asked business, and I want to talk about this one on building belief. You know what? I should have. Let me see. I will also um, go live. Other awesome. Hello, hello. There, I added my personal profile there. Yes, and I want to on building unshakable belief because I know people, especially my new business mentee, building their belief, not just in the business itself, only in in themselves. If you are tuning in live or in a replay, let me know where you know how global we are. All right. My first time I'm doing my goal. I don't know. I already did go live with my new hair, short hair. All right. First counting, so you guys are inspired, and the result of building my in myself here in my online. So I did get 3 envelopes on of August. So here you go. One, it's okay. We'll do monthly and quarterly bonuses. Are you guys hearing me? Okay, can you please let me? Hello, hello. I'm experimenting here. Okay, good. There you go. The first envelope, sticker one, the quarterly and monthly bonuses. Generous, one of our biggest affiliate companies, because on top of the checks that we have the statements, so we know which month or months they are actually compensating. The checks are thin, but how many are this? My husband did this already using our, which our bank lent to us. I think about 50 Canadian dollars to rent that. Which one is that? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Actually, this one over here, it's a deposit machine. Technically, it's called check scanner from my bank, RBC, Royal Bank of Canada. Of course, they have qualifications before they lend. First of all, is you should have a account with them, and for you to have a business bank account with them, to have a corporate account. Um, oh, did I say that correctly? Corporate account, of course. CRA will, the Canada Revenue Agent, know that because he will register it with them. And the other requirement is it's either your branch, which I'm not far from a branch in Toronto, so there are like so many RBC branches. The other is if you're depositing 25 checks or more in a month. I qualify for that, thankfully, that amount, my deposits, and they said, okay, yeah, you are depositing. Wait, qualify for that. And the other one, what's the other one? The main, yeah, you should have a business account with them, branch, and you deposit like more than 25 checks in. So obviously, I'm grateful I qualify for that. So it saves me trips to the bank. I started the business. I usually just deposit using banking, like on my phone. But if there's a lot of checks and take long, of course, it's a good problem to have. But the good thing about having a home teller machine or home deposit, banks also here in, in Canada, maybe just different requirements, is that I don't need to wait for check clearance. Like as it or my husband deposits the checks, it automatically reflects on our corporate bank account. So it's like real time. Usually, if we deposit mobile banking, there's like 1 to 3 day waiting. You the funds are on hold because they're checking it if it's a valid deposit, if there are any discrepancies with what you put in. The good thing about use the home teller machine because we have our own app site to deposit that, and of course, a legit checker, so it already scans it, so everything like real time and validated. So that's what I love. So yes, it's a $50 rent per. I think it's really worth it because of the deposit. So my husband already deposited this one. So there you go. So let's start. How I usually do it is, of course, I'm not gonna be the actual amount or the actual checks, but uh, I'll just mention the equivalent with as compared to my last business with it, which is as an admin assistant at an invest, which I get paid $19. I think that's the gross amount. I forgot. I think so. $19 per hour. So you guys do the math, okay? And I'm doing this not to brag, like earning this much. I'm sharing this to show people when you believe in yourself, when you build that unshakable belief, also do things that you think are impossible or so, whether this business or your career or any goals that you. Hey June, how are you? Nice to see you here. Sis. Hey, Abhinesh, watch Pennsylvania, USA. Hello, hello, everybody. You're tuning in from. Okay, so we know, yeah, we can say hi. Know how global we are. Cheers to the matcha. It's already like not. Okay, so ice, it's diluted. All right, let's start. Gosh, okay, what is this? I used to make 2100. I think that's net. I have my handy dandy calculator. There we go, my pin calculator. Let's see. Are you guys hearing me okay? Let me know. Say comment yes if you're hearing me clearly. Yeah, hopefully I am coming out clearly. First check is actually worth 2.5 months my monthly income before as an admin assistant. Oh, let me see. Uh, this is more than half a month. Oh, thank you, Angel, for confirming. The other one, that's a monthly incentive. The quarterly is worth, oh, this is definitely more than a month. There you have. And the other one is, bye. This is 2.5 months. That is also the second quarterly. And the another, this is the biggest incentive. This is divided by, this is 5 months worth of monthly income as an admin assistant. Just for this envelope alone, so I can, before coming on in here, it's worth 11 of my admin job salary. There you go. Please excuse. I have an automated response when it says, please check your DM. So please excuse that one. Okay. Nice to see you, Abhinesh. Hello. Awesome. Let's go to second envelope. So here we go. This one, those I already totaled this one. This is worth 1 month of admin job. And this one is worth, so all in all, the three envelopes, the mailbox goodies, is worth, where am I looking at? My eyes are like, where do I look? 30, my admin job position. It's crazy. Like that's more than a year, and getting that in a day, my net income as an admin assistant. When I started here 6 years ago, when I see those amounts, I was like in shock. I was, impossible. Like, how are they doing it? Eventually, a part of me, okay, maybe it's possible, but maybe just for them. Maybe it's just them. Oh, hello. My, okay, maybe you know what? I'll just remove this one. mm, audio, audio. Let's see. Hello, hello. How about this one? Is this better? Is this better, May? Thank you for letting me know. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I hope this is, you know what? I'll just use clear thing here. Oh, it's better. Okay, I think it's the. Is that better? Let's see. I'll check. Me for helping me out here. Oh yeah, I'm on. Hello. Oh, okay. So it's the filter. How about this one? Is this better? Okay, so it's the keeps. cutting off. Oh, I can hear the. You know what? I'll just do. Thank you. Thank you guys. Okay, how about this one? I hope this is better. I'll figure this one out because there's like hello, 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 hello. Let me see. I'm not using the mic anymore. Oh, I can. Hello, hello. Just. I hope that's better. How about this? Is this better? Okay, I think this is better. Hello, hello, mic test. Okay, thank you, May. Okay, thank you for letting me know. See, I also learn here. I hope it's not anymore. Okay, this is just our props here. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Awesome. Thank you, Angel, for letting me know. Great. So we have our props. This will stand as our uh our props. So I get used to the skill of using this mic, and I'll figure it out. I'll troubleshoot it later. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies, for helping me out. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Building unshakable belief. Oh, okay. So when I saw those income in our online community, I was also first doubting everything. And then eventually I started, okay, believing, but still I'm telling myself, oh, maybe it's just them. Maybe it's just for them. Maybe because they have a prior experience, they know social media advertising, or maybe um they're just better than me. You know, that's my line of thinking. And I was drowning in self-doubt. I was drowning in questions and fear and anxiety. Like, oh my gosh, I want that too, but how? Or maybe that's not for me. Maybe it's just for a select few. Right? Thank you. Thank you, May. Yeah, it feels so lighter also with the hair, less shampoo, less time to dry my hair. Although I put some, I did dry with Dyson, and then I put some rollers like this one, like the Velcro rollers from Amazon. That's why it has the volume, but because my hair tends to be limp, it's kind of thin and very like down, so it needs volume. Thank you, May. Hey, Jelena, how are you? Nice to see you here. Awesome, awesome. And so, what I did, so we'll talk about that, how I was able to build my unshakable belief and how you can also do that. So, first of all, is this one skills. You have to learn some skills. The reason that I'm not confident yet before that I have so many doubts. I used to doubt myself, my capabilities with specifically in this business, and doubting the whole um like the business model, or doubting the community at first, is because I don't have the skills yet. You know, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do go lives. I don't know how to respond to you guys or show your messages here. I don't know how to do social media advertising. I don't know how to post using attraction marketing. I rarely post on my personal profile here on Facebook. I just usually post like once, twice a month, just for proof of life, just to let my families and friends know that hey, I'm still alive. Or sometimes, you know, when just there's just something nice that's happening, we want to show that front on social media when it's our birthday. Those are the only things that I would post. So I'm not confident when it comes to putting out content out there. And the skills, I don't have those yet. That's why I'm not confident. I don't have that much belief yet in myself. So when you start doing the skills, like how to do your
post on your business page. So let's talk specifically about here in the business, how to do your post, like your picture, how to do your caption, how to leverage the AIs like Chat GPT when crafting your stories, how to do your advertising, how to film your ad, how to look straight into the camera like this, as if I am looking into your eyes, everyone who's looking here, instead of looking at myself like right now. Right? That's a skill set. I didn't know how to do this, any of these before hopping on in here. How to create a hook for my video ads or for my caption, how to do call to action or the keyword call to action, how to launch my ad on Facebook or Instagram, on the Meta platform, or on YouTube. I didn't have any skills on those. But the more I develop my skills, the more confidence that I develop and the more belief that I gain, that I build for myself. Now I'm realizing, oh, I can actually do this. I can actually do go live. I just hit that button and now I can. So it builds, it stacks up. So now you're kind of getting more confident and you're believing in yourself more that, oh, okay, I can actually do this because I've done it. I've done it yesterday. So maybe I can do it again today, right? Oh, this is how, you know, you post your photo, or this is how you take a picture of yourself without like a specific shadow on your face, or this is how I look into the camera instead of looking at myself. So those are little skill set that stacks up. That when you keep doing one new skill, even if it's a tiny skill every day, it stacks up. And eventually, you on the first of the month versus you at the end of the month, it's a different person because of all the skills that you already have developed during those past 30 days, right? Or more beyond that. And then, um, absolutely, May, when you get out of your comfort zone, you are basically telling yourself that's one proof that you can do it. That's one proof that you're building that belief in yourself that you can actually do it. I didn't start the business this confident on doing go lives. I was so nervous. I put on makeup, but you can sense that I am sweating because I was so nervous and I keep on saying, um, like, all those fillers. I was like, a lot of you here who are not also confident at first, we are usually not confident because we haven't done it. It's like riding a bicycle or driving because we don't know the skills yet. We're still not sure, but eventually you just hop on a bike and you just drive, or you go to your car and you start the ignition, and it's a muscle memory. You eat sometimes, or you do something else, you listen to a music, or you do a call on speaker mode while you're driving. Now you're multitasking because it's already ingrained in you. So skills, that's a number one. Okay, let me see. And here in the comment, hey Naima, hello, nice to see you here from New York, USA. Very true, yes. Personal development is highly important to us. Absolutely. Hey Leia, how are you? Rika, nice to see you here. Watching live from USA, Ohio. I love that affirmation. You're the best. I'm the best. We are all the best versions of ourselves. And second one is study. Of course, this is connected to the skills. Study, whether that be reading, listening to audiobooks, or also on YouTube videos, whether those are inspirational videos or some tech skills that you can learn also from the videos, or if you're in the business, learning from our training platform, right? Videos also replay of team Zooms where we share business strategies, our stories, inspirations, and events. Events are also like the Zooms, those are mini events. Or when you also attend offline events, in-person events, destination events within your locality, or destination events outside of the country. Those are really good platforms to build your belief in yourself, because when you read, you learn. Yeah, you study. And I was able to do more in terms of skills, advertising, posting on my social media, because I started doing more of this, reading the training side, reading all the text in there, and applying the videos, the instructional videos. And I've invested in more books. I love audiobooks because I can listen to it when doing mindless activities like washing the dishes, cleaning the house, or doing my morning walk or morning run. When I listen to it, it is repeatedly. Repetition is the mother of all skill, as Bob Proctor said. So it gets ingrained in me. Now it becomes familiar. And then I try to apply it as soon as possible, because if I just listen and I don't apply, then I would just forget it. And it's just like listening to a song. It's just there, and then you don't do it. And then videos, training side, YouTube videos. And I also invest in other outside trainings outside of our business platform, because I am I've been more in love. I fell more in love with learning and personal development when I got started here in the business, because the number one asset, the best asset that you have in the business is who? It's yourself. You are your best asset, and you have to develop that. You have to invest in yourself. And the third one is associations. And we all know, a lot of us know here, that was it Jim Rohn? Yeah, Jim Rohn said, you are the average of the five people that you associate with, that you hang out with. It doesn't necessarily mean just physically, but who are the people that also you're always listening to, videos that you're watching. Are you, first thing in the morning, do you watch news, or do you invest in yourself, read books, listen to audiobooks? It's kind of ironic because I used to work at a TV station in the Philippines at GMA7, but now so I was part of the news and public affairs. That was a very beautiful memory. That's where I met my husband. That's a beautiful chapter of my career, and I'm thankful for that. I found, long time friends from that part of my life, that chapter. But now I rarely watch news. Maybe I would just watch once, twice, I don't know, once a month or once in 2 months. Whenever I go to the nail salon, because that's what they're playing, the news on repeat. And then when I come out of the nail salon, I feel like I feel that environment has gotten more dangerous. I have that negative feeling like, oh my gosh, these things are happening, all of these negative, I don't want to. But yeah, what are you feeding yourself, right? Those are also part of your associations. Like here, I was able to develop also the skills and the mindset because I borrow beliefs from my mentors, my coaches, Dave and Roxanne Biso, and our founders, the other coaches and mentors, and also my team. Like, their growing belief. We gain strength, we gain belief, we grow our beliefs together. And those are associations. What are you, where are you spending your time? Who are you spending your time with? That's big. But I know there are a lot of uh, in my business partners, my business colleagues, they have skeptical family members in the house, whether spouses, partners, their children, or their parents, and that's very normal. How do you do that? I remember one of the business coaches in our community, she said, "Ah, no one's supporting me in the business. They're all skeptical, but I know I'm going to make this work." So she created this, she compartmentalized her mind. Like if she hears a negative, it will just go the other ear and pass the other. So you have to protect your self. And this also ties to the fourth one, which is other opinions. This is other people's opinions. And I was a victim of this when I was starting out, especially in my first 1 to 3 months, because I started advertising and all of a sudden I'm seeing comments on my ad like, "You're a scammer, why are you scamming people, or you're fake," something like that. And I was like, did I take that personally? Absolutely. I was devastated. I took that personally, and I was ranting to my husband, who was also skeptical back. I was like, why would they do that to me? Why would they comment such things? I'm just trying to, make extra flexibly from online. Why would they say I'm this, I'm that? I'm not that person. I would never do something negative, especially if I'm showing my face, my family's face on social media. But then, and also come to think of it, there are people in your life, or maybe in your past, there are people that you just see their names or you just think of them. All of a sudden you feel little, or you're associating that person with something negative. You have to get rid of that person, whether it's in your phone book or in your friends list. You have to purge. You have to protect your sanity. You have to protect your mind, your so you can grow your belief. Because when you're growing and you're still surrounded with negativity and you're not able to, remove those people, of course, if they are your spouses, I'm not telling you to remove them, but talk to them. Communication is key. So, not to convince them, show them what you saw, just so you're on the same page. Not necessarily to convince them, but just so they know what you're seeing. And you have to come to that terms that you respect each other enough, and tell them why you're doing this. Especially if you have a skeptical partner or a spouse, tell them why you're even trying to get out of your comfort zone and see if how this works out for you as well, right? So you have to guard yourself from other people's opinions. Yes, you will receive, especially that's one of the downside of working online, is that you're actually exposing yourself with other people's opinions. But at the end of the day, other people's OPO. I'm trying to do the letters. Other people's opinions do not pay the bills. As cliche as it may sound, that is the truth. And that's what I came to terms with when I realized that, what? I cannot control other people's opinions because they're entitled to that. And most people, when they have whatever that is, positive, both positive and negative, that is not necessarily true for you or for me in that matter. It's usually a reflection of their previous experiences. It's usually a reflection of what they experienced in the past. A lot of people are jaded already when it comes to online because they got scammed in the past, or they tried to do something online and didn't work out for whatever reason. So now they have their walls up that whatever I see online, okay, this is, they already categorize it, they're already box it into something not good, right? So now here you are when you hear that, and all of a sudden you get affected. Of course, it's human nature, right? But when I told myself, you know what, that's just their experience, it's not true for me. If they don't like to check this out, if they I'm not here to convince them, I'm just here to give them information so they can decide from clarity and not from confusion. And when I made that mind shift, everything else follows. Of course, I still every now and then, from then on, it's not as often, but now, do I still get like hate comments or those negative comments? Yes, I still do. Every now and then, not as often, I guess, or maybe I'm just not paying attention to them. What do? I just ban and block them. Sometimes I I have fun, I respond to them. Just to also make them realize that, are you really saying this? you know but now I generally don't waste my energy. I just ban and block them, because anyway, I wouldn't want to be working with those types of people, right? And that's a beautiful thing when you also work online, like specifically in our business model, like we can choose who we want to work with. If you're giving that negative aura or negative vibe, that's okay. You can skip this. It's okay. You can try another opportunity, and that's totally fine. Okay, so you have to guard yourself, because you are your best asset. You have to develop your bulletproof mindset, and that's how you build unshakable belief. And the first one is, most important one, is belief in yourself, because you are also, this is also one of the things that really I always try to remember. You are the chokehold of your life, your business, your dreams, or goals. For me, for example, if I'm not getting a specific result, I would always go back that, hey, I'm responsible for that. I'm not blaming any other people. Because when you take accountability to your own results, it's much easier to change that. If you're always blaming, oh, because of this, or because of this situation, or because of this person, I'm not in this situation, whether here in the business or in your personal life, when you take yourself accountable, you can make changes. You can improve immediately, because you're not basing your success from others. You're not blaming others for your situation. If you're the reason, then for that bad result or mediocre result, that means you're also the only one who can change that, right? And that's a good reminder also for me. There you have it. So I hope that is helpful for all of you watching this, whether live or in a replay, whether you're here in the business or whether you just chance upon my video somewhere in the social media world. Right. So thank you, Shabu. Thanks for being here. Um, Mary Jean from Virginia. Hello, Raman. How are you? Awesome. Hey, Stephanie. Oh, I just spoke with Stephanie and excited for her coming into the business. So let's end with this. I want you in line with what May. Thank you for this beautiful reminder. So let's all say this together. Say this with me. Okay. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am capable. I am enough. You can say that every day, every morning, every time you feel like you are, you know, your belief is shaky in yourself. Do that. Put the post it on your notes app, on your desktop, or like an actual post it note. Put it anywhere that you'll see it in the mirror. Again, I'm worthy. I'm deserving. I'm capable. I'm enough. And you are. You are worthy. You're deserving. You're capable, and you're enough. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes, you're welcome, Eminem, MM, and Leia. Welcome. Awesome. So there you have it. I hope that serves as a little inspiration for all of you today, wherever you're tuning in from. So I'll see you again next time, another episode of Ask Me Anything. Awesome. Bye for now. Have a good night.